It's impossible to avoid it. Every time there's a new game, especially a new gacha game, there's a lot of drama. And Neverness to Everness is no exception. At first, people were positive about the game. It looks nice, it has a player-friendly gacha system, at least more so than many other open-world gacha games, and the setting is unique and inspired. It takes place in a very Asian-looking big city. It's full of horror elements, and it has gorgeous animations and characters. And you can steal cars and act like you're in an anime GTA. I mean, what's not to like about the game? Well, a lot of things apparently. The main drama right now is that Neverness to Everness uses AI. Yeah, I know, that's really shocking in this day and age, but it's true. The game features some AI-generated background billboards, some other AI-generated assets, and an AI-generated video explaining the bank heist minigame. Or featured, I should say. The video has been replaced by static as Hotta Studio, the developers of the game, are frantically trying to draw a new animation, or at least I hope that's what they're doing right now. And it wouldn't surprise me if the AI billboards and other assets have been patched away as well. So yeah, good job on Hotta Studio for being quick to act when there's such a public uproar from streamers and influencers all over the world. Now, I think that we need to talk about this drama a little bit more. It all seems a bit polarizing. Some people have a knee-jerk reaction against anything AI and boycotts anything that mentions it. But on the other hand, some people are obsessed with using AI for everything and want to squeeze it into every single use case, even if it doesn't make sense. Myself, I'm trying not to overreact too much in either direction, even if it's pretty hard. But I have a bit of a different perspective. AI has been used in games forever. I see the current generative AI as a continuation of decades of research. 20 years ago, everyone was talking excitedly about generative AI. Using AI in a game was a big positive and nothing to frown upon. The issue now is of course that today's AIs are trained on art created by human beings, and they're stealing that artwork and passing it on as their own. And that's of course bad. It's bad when a human being does it, and it's bad when an AI does it. The other big issue is quality. AI-generated art is pretty bad compared to human-created art, and it's also very inconsistent. Both of these complaints are valid. AI-generated art that plagiarizes something should never be used in a final build of a game. And if you want to deliver the finest quality, then AI art isn't the way to go. But I think that there's a middle ground. If AI-generated art is sufficiently inspired by countless of different artworks, then I don't see it as stealing. But that needs to be carefully evaluated, of course. And if you don't aim to deliver immaculate quality in every art asset, then the quality isn't a big issue either. And just because AI is used, it doesn't mean that it's taking the job of a bunch of artists. Maybe it does in many cases, that could absolutely be the case in some companies, but I don't think that it's always the case. Companies usually don't want to cut down on the delivery of their vision, they want to deliver as much as possible. But budgets are limited, and I can definitely see a case where a company has to choose between either delivering a worse product or using AI to produce some of the art. Hiring another artist is usually not an option, because the budget is fixed. The options are to find ways to produce more with existing resources, or to simply deliver less. So I think that AI can be used in a responsible manner, if you're really careful, and if it's used as a tool to help existing staff. But of course, some big companies are just greedy bastards, so yeah, there's always that as well. But let's go back to the Neverness to Everness drama. Some of the drama is just people overreacting in all directions. But some of it sounds a bit more serious. Ironmouse did sponsored content for Neverness to Everness, but she became quite upset once she learned that they used AI in the game. And if the things I've read online are true, then she actually has a very valid reason to be angry. As far as I understand, she has strong opinions about never using AI-generated art, and Hotta Studio apparently assured her that no AI was used in NTE. Thus, she was rightfully pissed off when she learned that they lied to her, if that's the case. I don't know what's true or not, but in the hypothetical scenario that all of the above is correct, then her reaction seems perfectly understandable. But I see that whole drama as being about breach of trust rather than being about AI in particular. If she was lied to about AI usage, then good on her for making a stand. But I don't really appreciate everyone who jumps on the hate train and goes, "Rah rah, Neverness is horrible because of AI." I still love playing the game, and I wasn't bothered about the pretty crappy AI animation in the bank heist. Then again, I'm not an artist, so it doesn't affect me emotionally in the same way as many others. Still, I think that we should separate the issues. AI that steals art is bad. AI that's used in a responsible manner can be good. Ironmouse getting pissed off at Hotta Studio if she was lied to, that's absolutely understandable. But hating Hotta Studio for using AI for some very small parts of the game, I think that's overreacting. But that's just my 2 cents about this whole NTE drama. What do you think? Leave a comment. Oh well, like and subscribe, but most importantly, remember to stay geeky out there.